What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another live Q&A, man. And thankfully to the NFL, man, we have some sports to talk about. NFL free agency, yo, has kicked off with a huge bang, yo. For my Philadelphia Eagles, man, we didn't. We got Javon Hargrave, yo, who apparently he's a pretty good, pass rusher, nose tackle that we're gonna use to play a lot, on side of Fletcher Cox. Um, it looks like, man, we're gonna lose Malcolm Jenkins, man. It's tough. It's tough, man. Jenkins meant so much to this organization, not only as a player but a leader. Looks like he's gone. It looks like Kamer Grugier-Hill and Jordan Howard have both signed with the Miami Dolphins. Big V has Big V signed with the Detroit Lions. Um, a lot of guys, man. Still out there. Byron Jones was a free agent target for us. We quite didn't pull the trigger on him as he went to Miami. Um, Amari Cooper was a free agent target. We didn't pull the trigger on him. Henderson is still out there. In case, if we want to take a look at him, Brashard Perriman. Maybe you still do a trade for Darius Slay. Maybe you go get Desmond Trufant. A lot of moves still to be made, man. We bring back Rodney McLeod on a 2-year deal. We bring back Jalen Mills on a 1-year deal, and we're going to move him to safety, which I actually think is a solid move, man. I think he is more of a safety than a corner. I guess he's going to try to play in the Malcolm Jenkins role, as a guy that's going to be the leader of this defense, on the back end, trying to get everybody lined up and stuff like that. But yeah, man, a lot going on, man. This free agency thing, man, really kicked off with a bang, man. Just a lot to get into today, man. Despite everything going on with this coronavirus and stuff. What's up, Brian Dennis Stadium? Appreciate you tuning in. I wonder what college football will be like with no spring practice. Hey, I mean, like we seen, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Especially for these freshmen, not getting the work in, to learn the playbook, to learn the defensive schemes. It's gonna be a little tough on the freshmen, yo. Freshmen and guys that got new head coaches or new coordinators, it's gonna be real tough. But nevertheless, I think everybody going. Hopefully, this thing is gone by the time fall gets around, and everybody could go back out there, man, and and just do their thing, and then everything will be well. But it's gonna be a little tough, yo. What's up, Gate City Blue Devil, man? Hey, greatly appreciate the super chat, bro. Much love, appreciate that a lot, yo. Where does Brady land? Happy St. Patrick's Day in the midst of the madness. Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day to you and everybody here. I got my green on, so nobody could pinch me today. And where do I think Brady lands? Wow, what a bombshell that was today, man. I know I'm gonna get into that a little more today also. I think he go, man, you see, on one hand, I think he goes to Tampa, but then on the other hand, the Chargers, because I've seen the Patriots actually play the Chargers this season in LA. So it's like, it's a part of me that think Brady want to get a shot at them, yo. I'm a, man, that's tough, man. That's a real flip of a coin, yo. I'm gonna say Brady goes to the Chargers. I think Brady go to the Chargers, yo. That team is a little closer to winning than Tampa is, and I just think knowing the type of guy Brady is, the Patriots play the Chargers this year. Brady want a shot at that team, man. So I think he ends up with the Chargers, yo. What's up, Jan Mac? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Mr. Dugai? Hey, what's going on, yo? Appreciate you tuning in, yo. What's up, Lenny D? Appreciate you tuning in. WTF just happened. The Dolphins did exactly what I've been saying on your live every week, and they did was cheat for year to year. They did exactly that. Yeah, man. All of a sudden, man, especially with Brady leaving the Patriots, The Dolphins look like a little sneaky team, man, in that division, yo. If they just get if they got to hit on their 3 first-round picks. If they get like say they get Tua and they get another wide receiver and they add like probably an offensive lineman or something like that, I think they're gonna be solid, yo. They added a couple of old linemen, but they could still use another one. They got Jordan Howard today, who gonna be a bruiser. They got a solid tight end in Gesicki. They got a good young receiver in Devontae Parker. Add another receiver to go along with him. Defensively, they got Shaq Lawson now. They got Christian Wilkins. They got Kamek Grugier-Hill. They got Byron Jones and Xavier Howard, yo. This team, they got up and coming coach in Brian Flores. Yo, like if they hit on their 3 first-round draft picks and in the draft, this team could contend for that AFC East next year, yo. What's up, Beast Mode? Appreciate you tuning in. Sad day to be Patriots fans. Hey, I bet, yo. I really bet, man. I was stunned. Even though I had a feeling that was going to happen, you still kind of like, nah, Brady, I know they saying this and it looks like this, but Brady ain't going nowhere. But once it became official today, it's like, whoa, yo. I have a cousin and I have some co-workers that are big Patriots fans, yo, and they didn't take the news too well. Like, I'm gonna just say that, man. He's the GOAT, yo. And when he's leaving and he still could at least give you one more year, it's tough, man. So I completely understand, yo. Bill O'Brien needs to be fired and not even be a big NFL fan. I agree, man. What was that, man? Like, I could not believe that Bill O'Brien made that move yesterday, man. I'm just like, bro, I know some Houston Texans fans, man. I got family in Houston that I seen on social media cutting up. Like, that's bad. Like, that's hard. I never liked him as a head coach, man, to be honest with you. I don't understand what the hype was all about him anyway, because he yelled at Tom Brady one time for a game. Like, that's bad, man. That was horrible. Like, to give away arguably the best receiver in football, for a washed-up running back. Like, that's bad, man. I would be furious if I was a Houston fan. What's up, Trey Lorenzo? Appreciate you tuning in. Howie sucks. Eagles going 5-11 next season. We never signed big-time free agency. We suck. Maybe I'll become a free agent. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm not gonna give up on them just yet. Now, honestly, it was none of. I thought we should have, once DeAndre Hopkins became available, I felt like we should have called and seen, apparently it didn't take much to get him, unfortunately, which is crazy. I'm not going to give up faith in him yet, man. I never was really that sold on Byron Jones and Amari Cooper. And Bradbury, I don't want us to pay that type of money for him. Robbie Anderson is still out there. Desmond Trufant is out there. You could still possibly make a trade for Darius Slay. Not a nose tackle dude. I kind of didn't understand it, honestly. You can't pay 3 people over $10 million when there's only 2 spots at a time on the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't pay that much money and one of the guys, and they all not going to be on the field at the same time. I get it. He want to have a great pass rush, but I'm not going to give up on him yet, yo. The fact we got Rodney McLeod back, I think that's a good move. I love Malcolm Jenkins. I'm going to miss Malcolm Jenkins. But, man, he's older, man. And I don't think you really pay an older guy that type of money. I actually love the idea of Mills at safety. I think we should give him a look in that role, in the Malcolm Jenkins role for a year to see how he's doing. It's a 1-year deal. Robbie Anderson, Brashard Perriman, a trade for Darius Slay. I'm not going to give up on him yet, yo. It's still, obviously, plus they had a draft, yo. I'm not going to give up yet. What's up, Lenny D? I haven't lost faith in Howie. He got something cooking up. Yeah, I agree. That's basically what I was just saying. I know a lot of people are frustrated. The only one is like, yo, you could have called about Hopkins. Like, that's the only one I'm kind of going to give him a little grief about. I felt like Buffalo, Diggs is a nice player, but I felt like Buffalo gave up a lot for him. 4 draft picks for him. I don't think that's worth it. like I said, Robbie Anderson's still out there, Bashard Perriman's still out there. Darius Slay you could still possibly trade for, and there's the draft. So I'm not gonna give up on Howie just yet. Oh, what's up, Conru girl? Oh man, Conru girl, I'm hurt. The Texans gave D Hopkins away for absolutely nothing. I can no longer support this franchise. My friend, I feel your pain. That's why when I seen your name, before I even read what you said, I was just like, oh man, I know this bothered you. It honestly, Karu girl, it makes no sense. Like it makes no sense. I wish I could sit here and try to, put a positive spin on it, to give you some optimism about this. It's an idiot move by Bill O'Brien. DeAndre Hopkins, not only is this guy a great player, like he doesn't get in any trouble. He doesn't seem to be one of those guys throwing tantrums on the sideline. He seems low maintenance. He seems like a good guy. Like Bill O'Brien. I'm sorry, from every time I look at him and I see him coach, he seems like a jackass. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in that game against Deshaun Watson saved his job against Buffalo in that playoff game. Y'all lose that game to Buffalo, he was getting fired. And then you turn around and do this. Like, I understand every Houston fan's frustration. I feel bad for y'all. I feel bad for Deshaun Watson. I think Bill O'Brien is an idiot. And the fact that he still has this job is terrible. I understand, my friend. I understand, yo. That's horrible. Like that is a horrible, probably the worst trade I've seen in years, yo. That's terrible. Baltimore making nice moves. 49ers made a smart move also. Bills overpaid for Diggs. Cardinals went to Bill O'Brien. And I completely agree with everything you just said. Baltimore is doing a good job, man, beefing up that front. With Michael Brockers, the former LSU Tiger, Calais Campbell, getting the franchise tag for Judon. Obviously, they already got a really good secondary. That team is looking pretty stout, man. Especially defensively. Yeah, the Cardinals, man. The Cardinals are looking good right now, man. With that young quarterback and those trio of receivers, they still got Kenyon Drake, a couple of nice players on defense. They're a nice, scary team. 49ers getting the 13 extra first round pick, for DeForest Buckner, I think was a good move for them. And yeah, the Bills overpaid for Diggs. I completely agree. Now, granted, I would have liked to have Diggs, but man, like a first and three extra picks for a receiver that's not like T.O. or somebody like that. I think that was a bit much also, yo. What's up, Darnell? Appreciate you tuning in. What up with my Panthers? I mean, hey, y'all got y'all got Teddy Two Gloves, man. Y'all got Teddy Two Gloves over there now, yo. I thought that was an interesting move by him, man. The Saints re-signed Drew Brees to a big contract for 2 years. And Teddy, like, you know what? I want to play against y'all twice a year. So Teddy went over to Carolina. I think it's a nice fit for him. Obviously there's Christian McCaffrey over there. They got guys like DJ Moore, and a couple of other guys, Curtis Samuel. Defensively, they're gonna have to probably add a couple of more. They lost Bradbury. Obviously, Luke Kuechly retired. They're gonna have to get some more pieces there. But I think and Joe Brady, man. Teddy Bridgewater was with Joe Brady when he was with the Saints. So obviously Teddy Bridgewater is gonna be very familiar with the offense. So I think it's unfortunate that they're getting rid of Cam. I think Cam still has some good years in him if he could just stay healthy. But nevertheless, hey, I mean. Hey, that's a solid pickup for Teddy Bridgewater, yo. What's up, Charles Wigfall? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, fam? What do you think about that Malcolm Jenkins move? Um, as a fan, like just a straight Eagles fan, I hate it. I love Jenkins, man. I think Jenkins is one of the best free agent signings we've ever had. The guy is a leader. The guy is a productive player. He's durable. He's dependable. He just is a great overall player, man. And I just remember him being out there, running around in that Super Bowl, making plays, covering running backs out the backfield. We use him as an extra as an extra linebacker. I hate it, yo. I absolutely hate it. But at the same time, I, the team got to get younger. The team has to get younger. That's the one thing that Howard is kind of, strung on doing is getting a younger roster, which we need to do. Jason Pierre-Paul is walking, and now Malcolm Jenkins, yo. I like the fact that we moving Jalen Mills to safety. I never thought he was a corner. He played safety at LSU. And I think he's going to try to be in that Malcolm Jenkins role where, Jalen Mills does have the potential to be a leader and a voice back there in that secondary. So that's good. And it's a 1 year deal to see kind of how he does back there in that role. And if it's not successful, you just go get a safety in free agency or the draft next year. But as a fan, I hate it. But as a guy that wants this team to be the best it could be going forward, I think it was the right decision, man. It's unfortunate, but that's one of the tough decisions, that comes with this. What's up, John 23? Appreciate you tuning in. Teddy Bridgewater, yeah, man. Going over there to Carolina, yo. I think that's a nice spot for him. Considering the fact that obviously he's going to be the starter there now if they do indeed trade Cam Newton. Not to mention, Joe Brady, his offensive coordinator, was with the New Orleans Saints when Bridgewater was there. So obviously Bridgewater is going to have a grasp of his offense. So I think it's a nice move for him, yo. Brady going to Georgia, the California kid going back to Cali. That's what I think, yo. I know that Tampa Bay move been getting a lot of steam lately, and I mean he still may end up going there. But him being a California guy, and I did not know this till earlier. I actually looked at the schedules and I seen that, like, oh snap, the Chargers play the Patriots at home this season, and I feel like Brady wants a shot. I feel like just off of that alone would be one of the reasons that if it's close between LA and Tampa, I think the fact that he gets to play against the Patriots this season would be the decision to give the Chargers the edge. Yo, I think he gonna end up with the Chargers as well. What's up, Chaos the Filthy? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas? Crazy free agency so far. Yeah, it has been crazy. This has been the most entertaining free agency couple of days that I witnessed in years, yo. Cause you have a lot of big names moving, and you have a lot of quarterbacks moving, yo. You look at Marcus Mariota going to Oakland. You look at Phillip Rivers going to the Colts. You look at Tom Brady is leaving New England. Jameis Winston is leaving Tampa, looks like. Ryan Tannehill signing back with Tennessee. Teddy Bridgewater is moving around. It's four quarterbacks that could go in the first round. It's been pretty crazy. I will agree with that. You're getting one of the best receivers in football getting traded out of nowhere. Like it has been pretty crazy, yo. People saying we might have found a draft trade partner, maybe the 49ers, seeing how they don't have a second or third pick. We can give them one of those picks for their 13th pick and give them our 21st. Yeah, that's very logical, yo. That is very, very logical, and I could definitely see that happening. That's a great point. Because, like, really, what are the 49ers looking for up there? Not having a second and a third round pick in a draft that's very deep. This is a very deep draft, yo. We could give them like probably our second round pick or third or whatever, and move up to 13 and get a Jerry Jeudy or a CeeDee Lamb or a Henry Ruggs. At that point, we could pretty much get whoever we want, because I don't think now that the fact that Arizona got DeAndre Hopkins, I think Denver picks 15th or something like that. Maybe Oakland at 12, may consider one of those receivers, maybe. But the big heavy hitting receivers are going to still be on the clock, you would think. So yeah, I could definitely see that happening if Howie identifies one of those guys as a must get guy. I could definitely see that happening. What's up, Derek Anthony? Appreciate you tuning in. We riding Buffalo, bro. Yeah. Diggs, don't get me wrong, Stephon Diggs is a nice player, and I wouldn't have mind having him with my Eagles. But my goodness, man, they gave up a lot for that guy. You right, man. They gave up a lot for that guy, man. Like, I mean, you talk about a first round. You talk about a first round pick and 3 other draft picks for Diggs, man. That's a lot. I think Buffalo just in a position where they see Tom Brady is leaving as potential. Well, they did this before they knew Brady was leaving, but they know there was a possibility Brady could be leaving. And obviously they was in the playoffs last year. I mean, they played New England very very tough. Both games they played last season nearly beat them in both games. So Buffalo feels like they got a chance to take this division, and they need a wide receiver, yo. I still felt like they needed a bigger receiver. John Brown is kind of a little guy. Cole Beasley is a little guy. Stephon Diggs is not as little as them, but he's not like a tall possession receiver neither. So, but it's a move they had to make. But yeah, Minnesota got a whole lot back for that deal though. I'm not wearing any green. Totally forgot about St. Patrick's Day. I've been stuck at home all day and don't plan on going out today. So I'm worried about some crackheads pinching me. I mean, bro, like that. I don't think with this coronavirus going on, nobody pinching nobody right now, man. I just don't think they will. This not right now, yo. Sad seeing Diggs go, but he was a locker room. Yeah, man. Diggs did seem like he's a good player, man. He torched the Eagles this past season. But Diggs did seem like a guy that kind of complained a lot. He did come across as getting moody and getting in his little, attitudes and all that other stuff. And I mean, Minnesota got a lot for him, man. So it's like, they got a lot, man. So I think Minnesota will be all right. I'm extremely happy Dolphins took Byron Jones out of the Eagles' hand because I did not want him. I agree. Now granted, if we could have got him at a cheaper price, I wouldn't have. I would have talked myself into it because I'm like, okay, he's a decent corner and he'll be the best we have. But man, to make him the richest cornerback, man, that dude is not that at all, bro. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, so I'm glad. Hey, Miami is an up and coming team. They're a young team. Miami is kind of giving me that. I'm not saying they're gonna be built the same or play the same, but Miami honestly is giving me that Jacksonville Jaguars feel from a couple of years ago, where they had a ton of money to spend and they went out there and just because I remember AJ Boye was like the hot name on the market at the time as a corner. Similar situation, played with Houston, was good but not great, but got played as an elite corner, and they had him and Jalen Ramsey over there. And obviously they added Calais Campbell and they wreaked havoc. I don't know if they're gonna be that this year, but they're giving me that vibe of a team that been bad for so long, and they're gonna finally have like a breakthrough season where they make a nice little run in the playoffs. The Dolphins are kind of giving me that feel, yo. But you're right. I'm glad that they took Byron Jones because I ain't want him, especially at the type of money he making. I'll take the 4 draft picks, LOL. I don't blame you. I would too. Vikings slaughtered the Bills. Yeah, they did, man. That's a lot for Stephon Diggs, yo. After a long thinking process, but sorry, Mr. Duga, I don't want Robert Anderson. He kind of like Nelson Aguilar. I understand. I think he's a little better than him. But I understand. But as far as the receivers that's out there, I'll be okay with him or Brashard Perriman. If we get him or Brashard Perriman, and we add one of these top 3 receivers in the draft, I think we'll be okay and get Deshaun back somewhat healthy. I think we'll be okay at the wide receiver position. If Notre Dame doesn't join the conference before the playoff expand, they never will. Yeah, I don't think Notre Dame will ever join the conference, man. I just gave up on that, on that a long time ago, man. I just really don't think that they're gonna do that at all, yo. Hold on, I gotta put my charger in the wall, man. My phone dying a little bit here. All right, there we go. Yeah, man. I don't think I think that's done with, man. I don't think Notre Dame joining no conference like ever. Let's see. You're live, bro. I pray we get CeeDee Lamb. Watch that break my heart again. Hey, I greatly appreciate it, man. Glad you enjoyed, yo. Yeah, I think they going we're gonna get obviously I think we get a receiver in the first. I think we're gonna sign one. I think we're gonna get Anderson or Bashard Perriman. And I think we do get a receiver in the first. Now it's just a matter of fact of which receiver it is. Like I said, I'm more of a Henry Ruggs the third guy, me personally. But I understand, either move, man. CeeDee Lamb would be solid, obviously, man. Jerry Jeudy, would be pretty good. So I'll take any one of those three, man. And I'm glad you enjoyed it live, man. Appreciate, the support from you and everybody, man, who consistently tunes into the show every Tuesday, yo. We gotta find a way to trade Alshon Jeffrey. Yeah, we do. The problem is I don't know who's gonna want him. Like, I don't know at this point who's gonna want Alshon Jeffrey in that contract, man. Me personally, man, I think we should just release him and just try to find a trade partner. I doubt we find one. But my thing is, man, just release him and just cut your losses, man. Just swallow the dead money or whatever. Because we got to get that guy off the team. We got to get Alshon Jeffrey out of this locker room, yo. What's up, KB Brown? Appreciate you tuning in. How are you doing, Mr. Dugas? What do you think of the Hopkins trade? I'm doing good, by the way. Appreciate you for asking. Hope you're doing well as also. I think the Hopkins trade was probably the dumbest trade I ever seen. It probably ever. Bill O'Brien is really a dummy, man. I'm sorry. And I know I don't use that word a lot when I describe people, but decisions when I think about the game against Kansas City, and it was fourth down on his own 20-something yard line, and he decided to do a fake punt and put Kansas City, right there in their territory. It made no sense to me, yo. And then when you look at this, and it's DeAndre Hopkins is one of the best receivers in the league. And you traded him for a second-round pick and a washed-up David Johnson? I'm sorry, but DeAndre Hopkins is a much better wide receiver than Stephon Diggs. And to say that Minnesota got a gazillion times more for Stephon Diggs than Houston got for DeAndre Hopkins is a complete joke and an utter disaster. Houston fans should be calling for Bill O'Brien's head. I never really liked him, man, to be honest with you. I want Ruggs more than anything. Me too. Ruggs is the guy that I definitely think we should talk, and I think that's the guy that we should go after, yo. I think if we want him, I think we get him, yo. If Howie feels the pressure that, he ain't gonna be there at 21, I think Howie will go up. I think Howie will trade him Lenny D, said that 13, is like you said, Lady D. I'm sorry, I'm talking to somebody else. 13 with the 49ers moving up to get to 13. I think that's a reasonable spot for us to trade up to try to get them. So I think we'll get them if we really want them, yo. Which I think we should, man. This team needs a deep threat. The only way they would join one is either they go 11-1 and get left out of the playoffs. Or Power 5 teams stop scheduling them. Matter of fact, I think every Power 5 team shouldn't ever schedule them. Yeah, the problem is their whole schedule go off of who they schedule because they're not in a conference. I think they got they get Navy, I think, every year or something like that. I don't know how their schedule go, but their whole schedule, since they're not in the conference, their whole schedule is basically, getting planned out, ahead of time. So that's the thing with them, yo. Appreciate that, Conru girl. Thank you so much for the super chat, yo. Thank you so much, yo. And like I said, I'm sorry about your texts, yo. I can't believe Bill O'Brien did you like that, yo. I seen that and I just could not, but I'm like, what? I just could not believe it, man. That's bad. I'm sorry, that's bad. What's up, Big Pain? Appreciate you tuning in. Howie is determined to get younger, and I can't get mad at Malcolm leaving. I agree. Howie is determined to get younger, and like I said, I love Jenkins, man. I love Jenkins a lot. I'm gonna miss him, but he not in our future plans. He's a 30-plus-year-old safety. We got to get younger. I'm not a big Jalen Mills fan, but I actually like the move, us trying him out at safety. He's been in this defense, obviously. Even though his production hasn't backed it up, he seems like he has the potential to be a real leader of the defense. The only thing with him, his play got to back up his talking. But yeah, like we got to get younger. I like that we brought McLeod back, so it's not a full-on redo of the safety position. But we do got to get younger, man. In this town, I'm glad that Howard is not making any more, at least for the time being, emotional decisions. And but we got to get younger, man. He got to hit some. He got to get one of these younger receivers, and he got to hit on this draft, yo. Let's see. Dang, this phone doesn't want to charge, y'all. Let's see. Bill O'Brien is the Texans' version of Chip Kelly for the Eagles. Remember, Mr. Dugan? Oh, trust me, I remember. All right. I remember when, bro, I wanted to lose my mind, man. when Chip Kelly traded LaShawn McCoy to Buffalo for Kiko Alonso, straight up. Like, he traded LaShawn McCoy for Kiko Alonso straight up. At least, I got to give Bill O'Brien this, man. At least Bill O'Brien got a second round and like a fourth round pick out the deal also. Chip Kelly traded LaShawn McCoy, man, for Kiko Alonso coming off of a torn ACL straight up, bruh. Like, y'all don't understand how furious I was at the time, man. I mean, bruh, like, Chip, man, my goodness, bruh. Like, Chip Kelly was something else, man. Like, that guy was something else, man. Let's see. Mr. Dugas with Cam Newton on his way out with the Carolina Panthers. Where's the best landing spot for him, New England or Chicago, sir? I think he go to New England, yo. Honestly, I think New England is a nice spot for him. When you consider the fact that Brady obviously wasn't they don't have a lot of weapons over there, and Brady wasn't very, very mobile. I think him going over there would be nice, would be a nice move and a nice fit. I don't think Carolina, for some reason, I don't think Carolina trades him within the NFC. Oh, snap. Bad weather out there. I don't think Carolina trades him, within the NFC. So I think New England would be a nice place for him. Obviously they're gonna have to get him some weapons, but I think I could see a guy like probably a Nick Foles or somebody ending up in Chicago. Everyone in Cowboys getting paid, but that and I love it, and I don't dig he a diva. Yeah, bro. I was going to get into like the Dak thing yesterday. But when that DeAndre Hopkins trade happened, I just couldn't believe it, and I just felt like I had to talk about that. But y'all, this phone, hold on, this phone doesn't want to charge, yo. Let's see. I hope this don't mess up. Yeah, but yeah, it's funny, man. Like I said, I was messing with some Cowboy fans. I said, yo, great franchise quarterbacks don't get the franchise tag. Like, they don't get the franchise tag, man. They get long-term deals, yo. They don't get the franchise tag. And Dak got the franchise tag, man. Yeah, and I agree with Diggs, man. I wanted him at a good price, man, but like not for nowhere near what Buffalo gave up, yo. What's up? Oh, snap, hold on, excuse me. What's up, Laquan Weston? Appreciate you tuning in. So do we go corner or receiver first round? I think we go receiver. And I think we go corner second round. I think Howie is going to play the market, going to probably listen around to see that what he could, like, if one of these guys are going to fall, probably a potential CeeDee Lamb or Henry Ruggs. Or I think he's going to move up. I think he's going to move up and go get one of those three guys. I think we do go corner in the second round, though. But I think first round we go receiver, second round we go corner. What's up, Malik Baker? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas? Hey, what's going on, yo? Glad we got some sports to talk about, man. Glad that this this free agency thing popping off, to give us something, man, to get our mind and our focus off all this coronavirus stuff, man. Mr. Duga, I'm from Dallas, Texas, but I'm a diehard. Oh snap! Hold on, I lost your comment. Hold on. My bad. Darn it. Where we at? All right, here we go. Mr. Duga, I'm from Dallas, Texas, but I'm a diehard Eagles fan. But my homeboy, who is a Kyle Kurtz fan, absolutely hate Dak Prescott. What's funny, yo? That's what's up, man. Hey, give him hell out there too, man. I actually was at a gas station Saturday night, yo. And while I was pumping gas, they had a guy pull over on the pump on the side of me, and he came out his vehicle and cowboy down, like cowboy geared up, yo. And like I had my Eagles hat on too, yo. And I was like, hey man, you wearing the wrong team. And he looked over, he like, nah, you wearing the wrong team. And we talking trash and stuff like that. While we both pumping gas, you feel me? Then I was like, hey man, honestly, what you think about Dak, man, in this whole contract situation? And I kid you not, the Cowboy fan said, man, I don't know what's his problem. He really ain't all that. Like, a Cowboy fan told me that, man. I feel like real Cowboy fans know that Dak Prescott is not all that, but I understand they feel like they could win with him. But man, he holds that team back, man. Like they're gonna have to definitely do something, to be able to get this thing situated with him, yo. Hold on, y'all, man. I'm at my phone I might have to get me. Hold on, yo. This phone tripping. Let's see. Hold up right there, y'all. Just a minute, y'all. Hold on, just a minute. Snap. All right, let's see. I think we in business now. All right, there we go. I think we in business now, y'all. All right, apologize about that. Let's see. Hey, what's up, UGA dog? Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see. Hey, did you ever hear about what happened last Saturday with Uncle Lou? Thanks God BVD convinces Lou to turn around after driving 3 hours to beat up some 17-year-old kid. Nah, I didn't hear nothing about that. I heard something about he had a little situation at a fast food place, but I ain't hear nothing about him beating up a 17-year-old kid, man. What's going on with that? What's up, Makai Cummins? Appreciate you tuning in. Malcolm Jenkins still with us? No, he's not, yo. The Eagles have decided today to decline, the last, the rest of his contract, basically. He's a free agent, and yeah, it's the end of Jenkins with us, yo, unfortunately. But, I think it's a move we had to make, yo. What's up, Joe Garcia? Appreciate you tuning in. Stinky Eagles, go Cowboys. Yeah, go Cowboys with your rental quarterback, man. That y'all don't even, but y'all sit up there and try to holler, go Cowboys and all that. But it's funny because deep down in your heart, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't believe in Dak Prescott. Like, y'all don't believe in him, but y'all sit here and try to make us think y'all believe in him so much, man. I think it's hilarious, yo. They never get Carson playmakers, always gotta work with D Jackson and Scrubs. Yeah, man. It looks that way right now, yo. It definitely right now does look that way. But I'm gonna say this. I ain't giving up hope yet, yo. Like I said, Robbie Anderson's still out there, Brashard Perriman out there. We gotta get 2 receivers at least. I feel like we gotta get something. We gotta get one in free agency, and we gotta get at least one in the first round of the draft, yo. Once Robbie Anderson and Brashard Perriman sign with somebody else, then I'll be like, okay, what's going on? But I think, like, just like last year, we was all like, man, we need a running back. And, Mark Ingram signed with Baltimore and Tevin Coleman signed with the 49ers. And we sitting here like, man, what the hell? How we ain't signing no running backs? And then, bam, he makes a trade and gets Jordan Howard. So I ain't gonna give up on Howard yet, yo. He do need to make something happen, though. Dude could have ended up in jail if that kid answered the door. Man, I'm gonna have to go see what that was all about. But nah, I ain't hit nothing with that. What's up, Title Man? 24 Tito Man 24. I'm sorry. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're staying safe, bro. This virus sucks. I'm safe so far, yo. I hope you and everybody else, y'all stay safe also. And yes, this virus does absolutely suck. It is just really putting a damper. First prayers to everybody who's dealing with the virus. It's crazy, man. I just seen that Kevin Durant actually has the coronavirus now, man. And Idris Elba, like this thing is crazy, man. Like we've never seen, nothing of this caliber. I have it at least in my lifetime, to where everything getting shut down. I've seen obviously, we dealt with hurricanes and stuff like that. Where it was one part of the nation dealing with serious tragedy and stuff like that, but for the whole nation to be 9/11, things where it was a certain part of the nation or the world that had a serious situation going on. But I've never seen nothing like this where like the whole world is affected by one thing that's going on. It's pretty crazy, and yes, it does suck bad. Mr. Dugas, Cowgirls lucky they resigned Amari Cooper because without him, we was about to dog them this season. Maybe they could give them a little glimmer of hope. Yeah, they are lucky they got Cooper back, man. Because I'm just like, bruh. Like if Cooper would have, they say the Redskins really trying to get him, but Amari really wanted to be in Dallas, so that's basically what saved them, yo. But yeah, they give him a little bit of hope. But yeah, they lose Cooper, man. They done, man. Cause that can't do like no Wentz, man, without no receivers out there and still win the division. Like Dak do that, man. They going 5-11, 6-10. I'm bored at my house. Yeah, me too, yo. This thing is really affecting everybody and changing lives and, changing routines, yo. Like, there's no sports out there. Free agency was just what the doctor ordered, yo. What's up, JLU? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, what's up, Mr. Dugas? Been confirmed. Charges made an attempt at Brady, but he wants to stay on the East Coast. Fox Sports claims he's signing with the Bucks tomorrow. Oh, wow. Wow, man, that's some breaking news there. If that's indeed the case, yo, that's interesting. Like that's very interesting, yo. The Bucks, they got some nice pieces. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. They're gonna have to get a running back. They might have to go sign a Melvin Gordon or somebody like that. OJ Howard, Jason Pierre-Paul, Shaq Barrett, Vita Vea, Devin White, Levante David. They got to get a secondary, though. They got to get some pieces in that secondary. I tell you what, though, what makes it cool is to see Tom Brady and Drew Brees are going to play each other twice. Like, that's something that I think is must-see TV, is seeing and then the Bucks and the Saints play if he does indeed go to Tampa. Brady versus Brees twice a year. Yo, that'll be pretty cool to watch. What's up, Jose Fernandez? Appreciate you tuning in. Report just came in that Chargers are out on Tom Brady, so Tampa probably going to get him. Now, hey, that's what's up, man. That's pretty weird, man. That franchise, man, getting Tom Brady, man. I'll tell you what, it makes the Bucks obviously a more attractive team. Obviously they're gonna have a lot of TV games this year. Like I said, them Bucks and Saints matchups to me are going to be very, very intriguing with those two quarterbacks going head to head twice. I have so many draft picks in my head. Hopefully we get Ruggs and get Hamler after, or go for Chase Claypool if he's still there. Yeah, it would be great to get Ruggs, man. Or if we could or say we get like a CeeDee Lamb and a Hamler in the second round, that would be real ideal. But I know that's probably I'm kind of reaching there. But yeah, hey, it'll be any one of these guys, man. It'll be amazing for us, man. We need a receiver bad, yo. What you think of Teddy going to the Panthers? For him, I like it, yo. I like it for him because, he's familiar with Joe Brady is going there, is the offensive coordinator. Obviously, he comes from the New Orleans Saints before he went to LSU. So obviously, it's an offense that Teddy Bridgewater is very, very familiar with. Not only that, it kind of shows me, I feel like, he felt a little personal, about, that whole Drew Brees situation to me, man, about, them letting, them giving Brees them 2 years and all that money. I feel like he want to go out there and show the Saints that, he could get it done. So I think it's a nice, solid move for him. Love your live stream, bro. Hey, greatly appreciate it, man. Greatly appreciate you and everybody tuning in to me every week, man. Just a little something, to get all our minds off of all this craziness going on with our world today, yo. This thing with Notre Dame fully in the ACC, I'm basketball and half in the ACC in football. It's absolutely ridiculous. The ACC should be ashamed of themselves. The ACC shouldn't allow Notre Dame to do this. I mean, yeah, but they got to join some conference in basketball because obviously they can't have their own. Well, I mean, the Longhorns got their own network and they still part of the Big 12, but yeah, hey, it's the ACC, yo. Like years back, Notre Dame was actually pretty solid in basketball. I know they haven't been as good lately, but they bring a lot of revenue to them in basketball. What's up, Chandler Hodge? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Bill O'Brien? Yeah, Bill O'Brien is terrible, man. Like I feel bad for all Texans fans, man. That's just horrible, yo. They deserve better than that. What's up, Philly Cowboys 76? Appreciate you tuning in. What in the hell is Howie thinking? I mean, it's early. I was surprised he signed another defensive tackle to big money, even though apparently the guy is very good and should help. We're going to have a lot of depth at that position. But, I just felt like, we could have spent that money on a receiver on a corner. But it's still early. Like I said, Robbie Anderson, Brashard Perriman, those guys are still out there. Darius Slay may still get traded. It's some Desmond Trufanters out there. I think it's still early, man. About a week or two from now, the team still looks similar the same. Then I understand us cutting up, yo. Hey, trade Alshon to the Texans. They'll take him. Hey, you can't convince me that they couldn't have gotten a first-round pick from the Eagles. Yes, Houston fans want O'Brien fired. Hey, trust me. If I was told right now, hey, Philly, give us a first-round pick, you could have DeAndre Hopkins, we would have done it in a heartbeat. Like, we would have done it. The Eagles would have definitely given the Houston Texans a first-round pick for DeAndre Hopkins. I believe wholeheartedly that we all would have signed off on that. But I don't know. It seems like one of them deals that obviously Bill O'Brien, why is he the GM anyway? Like, I know that they let their last GM go, but they should have found one by now. Like, you don't let him make that decision. Bill O'Brien doesn't have no experience like that as a general manager. Because clearly what happened was he answered the first phone call that came his way and jumped all on it, yo. Like, you got to talk to put it out there that DeAndre Hopkins is on the block, and I'm sure that's what that's what Minnesota did. Hey, Diggs is on the block. Come with your best offer. Best man, it's a bidding war. Best man wins. And that's what happened. Like, you don't just sit there and just give them away. Like, you could have at least got a first-round pick for Hopkins. You probably could have got a first and a couple of more mid-round picks. Like, Diggs went for a first and 3 extra picks, yo. Like, Hopkins is worth at least that, if not more, yo. I completely agree, and I do feel bad for Houston fans. They deserve better than that, yo. I wish Bill O'Brien was the Dallas Cowboys coach. I'll be laughing all season long. As bad as Jason Garrett is and was, Jason Garrett was not that bad. That Bill O'Brien is terrible, yo. What's up, Sir Nando27? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas? Been a lot going on from the NFL in the past 48 hours. It's going to be a great football season for 2020. Hey, I agree, and I can't wait, yo. I'm looking forward to this season. This look like with a lot of these quarterbacks moving around, especially Tom Brady and Phillip Rivers and those guys, like, it's going to definitely make for a very, very exciting season, yo. Bill O'Brien could have signed a free agent running back. Draft one. Bill O'Brien is a dummy. Like, he could have gotten a really good running back in the second round. Like, he could have signed Melvin Gordon. Like he could have signed Melvin Gordon and kept DeAndre Hopkins, yo. Like Melvin Gordon is gonna make probably what David Johnson is making, if not a little less. Like I agree that's just retarded, man. Like he should feel stupid knowing that everybody in your city hates you right now, man. Who is the best team after Phillip Rivers to the Colts? You talking about overall or just in the AFC? Well, right, obviously there's still more parts to be moved. In the AFC, you kind of you still got to kind of go with Kansas City. Kansas City and Baltimore, I think right now are the two top teams. With the moves Baltimore made to their front seven. Kansas City's been pretty quiet, in free agency, but obviously they just won the Super Bowl, so you got to give them a little benefit of the doubt. And they didn't really lose nobody significant from that team. So right now, I go with Baltimore right now. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Hey, greatly appreciate that, Philly Cowboys 76. Thank you so much for that, yo. What has Carson Wentz do better than Dak? Everything. like everything. The only thing like you could say Dak done better is not get hurt. Like that's really it. Let's see. I think the Browns will make the playoffs. Well, they got a shot, especially now with 7 teams out of each conference making the playoffs now. It's gonna make it fun, man. Like, that wild card race gonna go really, really down to the wire. So that should make it very, very interesting, yo. What's up, Brandon Reese? Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Mr. Dugas? Bill O'Brien must be smoking some of that good for that trade. Yeah, he terrible, man. That got to be one of the worst trades that I've ever seen, man. Like, ever. Let's see. They should. Tom Brady to Tampa Bay. He will sign. Hey, that's what I've been hearing lately, yo. During this live, yo. Hey, that's what's up, yo. It's interesting. That's not the place that before all this started I would think he would go. Considering the fact that Bruce Arians likes to, push the ball vertically down the field, and that's not really Tom Brady's style. Brady is more of a dink and dunk, nickel and dime you to death down the field. But hey, we'll see how they come together, yo, and do. Like I said, the one thing for me about him going there means that Buccaneers versus Saints matchups are going to be very, very, very legit, yo. Chargers are going to try to get Tua or Herbert. If I was them now, I would see about Cam Newton. I think New England may be the place he go, but if I was them, I'd take a look at Cam Newton, see if I could get him. Let's see. Snoop Dogg pissed me off talking about Dak not getting paid and say that Wentz, Goff, and Tannehill getting paid and call Wentz trash. I know people have their own opinion, but Dak is not better than Wentz. I mean, Snoop just obviously he likes Dak better than he likes Wentz. Personally, like I think honestly, if Snoop had a football team right now, he would rather Carson Wentz as his quarterback than Dak Prescott. And if he says otherwise, he is lying. I just think he has a more personal connection and a tie, to Dak Prescott. So, he gonna speak highly of him. But obviously, we all know that that's a bunch of baloney. Wentz has done everything better than Dak. Thank you. Eagles should trade it for Diggs. No, not for that price. Like, not for that price. Minnesota ain't like Houston, man. Like, well, let me not say Houston. Minnesota is not like Bill O'Brien, because I'm not putting that on the whole organization. That's strictly Bill O'Brien, the only fool over there. Minnesota is smarter than Bill O'Brien, yo. Wentz's injury, Dak never miss a game. And he don't play well. Exactly, sure has the best QB in his class. Y'all are crazy as hell, man. Y'all know doggone well, man, right now, if y'all was given the option, hey, y'all can have Carson Wentz right now over Dak Prescott, y'all would take Carson Wentz. Like, so y'all gotta feel that way because you have no choice. It's like us Eagles fans when we had Sam Bradford. Yes, we had to believe that, he a former #1 pick, he a former first rounder. Like, we had to tell all that to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? But, like, nah, bro. Like, ain't no way. Let's see. What's up, 8 Ward, Zach 41. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's see. Dave's got traded. Yeah, he got traded to Buffalo. What's up? I'm LGM Ruiz. Appreciate you tuning in. What's going on, dude? Hey, just trying to stay safe, man, and enjoying this free agency. Seeing if how we gonna do something coming up, yo. Hopefully, he will. I got faith he will, though. What's up, Jorge Lopez? Appreciate you tuning in. Where is Howie Roseman at? Hopefully on the phone trying to get hopefully on the phone trying to get Brashard Perriman or Robbie Anderson or somebody, yo. Then why didn't the Cowgirls pay him because Wentz got the bag? Exactly. Like, you don't let a franchise quarterback get the franchise tag, yo. You just don't do that. Let's see. Chandler Bears overpaid for Robert Quinn and Byron Jones with way too much money. I seen Robert Quinn sign with the Bears. I didn't see how much money it was though, but yeah, man, that's the thing. Like, Cowboys gonna have to get a corner and a pass rusher, and they ain't got no more money, yo. Almost all of their money is going to Dak Prescott, Amari Cooper, Ezekiel Elliott, DeMarcus Lawrence, man. That's crazy, yo. Jenkins broke my heart. Yeah, it's tough, man. It sucks, man. But at the end of the day, I felt like for the organization, it was the right decision. This team has to get younger right away, yo. And you just gotta get younger. And I think that's a move that we unfortunately we had to make, yo. Let's see. The deal is coming. When it's all said, Dak Prescott will get more money than any QB in his class, point blank, period. I hope he does. Like, if he gets that, I want y'all to give him all the money he wants, yo. That's just going to make me more happier because now y'all stuck with him. And while y'all being stuck with him, paying him all that, obviously you're not going to have the team that you had when you first came into the league. So, and you can't get it done with all these superstars on this team. Like, the guy isn't all that, man. Like, I know that's your quarterback. I know you believe in him. You believe you can win with him, and I get it. I respect that. But in all honesty, bro, the guy ain't all that. Like, let's just call it what it is, man. He a game manager, yo. Like, he remind me of Alabama quarterbacks before they got to it, yo. Let's see. I'm gonna got a couple of minutes left, man. Let me try to get a couple of people I didn't get a chance to talk to yet, y'all. Sorry. What's up, Justin Knox? Appreciate you tuning in. Draft Justin Jefferson, LOL. Hey, I prefer a speed outside guy, but hey, I'll be okay with Jefferson, yo. Let's see. What's up, Dwayne Aldridge? Hashtag Bird Game for Life. Dak trash. Very well said. Short and simple. I completely agree, yo. What's up, Darren B? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Dugas, how are you doing today? How you feel about Teddy Bridgewater going to the Panthers? Do you think he could play better with them since he left the Saints? I think it's a good move for him. When you consider the fact that Joe Brady, who obviously was LSU's passing game coordinator, came from the Saints, so obviously it's some familiarity there with Teddy Bridgewater and Joe Brady for that standpoint. And so I think it's a good move for him, man. I think it's a real good move for him. And I think he'll play solid. I don't think their team is very, very good right now, so they may not have many wins this season, but they need more pieces. But I think Bridgewater will be solid for them for at least the next couple of years or so, yo. Let me try to get a couple of more people I didn't get a chance to talk to. What's up, Tiger Raven 18 2018? Appreciate you tuning in. My Ravens traded Hayden Hurst to the Falcons yesterday. Yeah, y'all did, but man, the Ravens got a lot of nice pieces, man. I love the Michael Brockers and Calais Campbell thing, man. That makes them real, real legit. What's up, Tiger Nation? Appreciate you tuning in. O'Brien has coronavirus. Hit the like button, support the channel. He must have that virus, man. And greatly appreciate that, yo. Greatly appreciate the love and the support from you and everybody else out there, yo. Let's see. Try to catch a couple of people I didn't get to see. What's up, Lucia Hino Joseph, I apologize if I pronounced it wrong. Appreciate you tuning in. Wentz is more talented than Dak. We know that, but who is the better QB overall is more even, just my opinion. I mean, I feel like Wentz is, man. Obviously Wentz is more talented, so Wentz has a higher upside. Wentz just led his team to the division with much fewer weapons. Like, to me, that ended the whole conversation of who's better, yo, in my opinion. What's up, Jantai? Elijah, sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Appreciate you tuning in. Dolphins drafting Tua. Hey, they should. I definitely think they should do that, yo. Let's see. Let me try to get a couple of more people who I never got to talk to before I go. Let's see. What's up, Deion? All right. Sorry about that, yo. Yeah. Why we didn't keep Jenkins? We trying to get younger. I think we trying to get younger. I'm gonna miss him. Loved his leadership, but I think we trying to get younger, yo. What's up, Mary Martell? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, guys. Hey, appreciate you joining me and tuning into your boy, yo. Well, all right, y'all, man. I gotta go. Appreciate everybody tuning into the live. Sorry if I didn't get a chance to your question or comment, yo. Once this video posts, you could leave it on the comment section, and I'll get to it when I get a chance. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning into the live again. Lord willing, man, I'll be with y'all again next Tuesday for another live. Hey, everybody, y'all stay safe out there, man. Wash your hands, get y'all supplies y'all need, but don't be greedy. Think about other folks, don't take it all. But yeah, y'all be safe, man. Be safe. Protect yourselves, protect y'all kids, man, and stay tuned for videos throughout the week. Hopefully this thing goes away and we could get back to the normal lives, and also back to some sports. But appreciate y'all tuning in, yo. Lord willing, I'll catch y'all next Tuesday. Y'all have a blessed one.